Hello, everybody. Welcome to our very last live informative session. But if you, for any reason, you're unable to make it today, don't worry about it. This will be recorded on our page, and you'll be able to look at it whenever you'd like. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, everybody, for who is watching this video right now or later. So let's get started. Let me start by telling you a little bit about me. My name is Tamara, and I come from a mixed background, like most of you. I studied nanotechnology in college, but I didn't want to work in that industry. So instead, I became a teacher's assistant, and I realized that I loved it. So I pursued a master's in education. I realized then that I could never become a classroom teacher with a master's. So I left the classroom to become an English teacher online, but it only paid me $3 an hour. So I really struggled to find other work that I could do remote until I found Future Founder, which led me to my current job, where I'm now a manager in both education and communication, which are the two things that I wanted to work on. This might sound pretty familiar to you. I realized one of the problems with remote work right now is that although I have all of the skills listed out in the job description, because I didn't study it or I don't have like a certificate, it's very difficult to be given a chance the way Think's current talent is vetted. Usually they'll ask for you to have 2-3 years of experience and even a bachelor's degree related to that. That all changed for me once I found the Future Founder program. So things were a little different back then, but it boils down to the same basics. This is a program where you learn by doing and using a lot of 21st century tools you'll need to thrive in the remote workplace. But most important is that this will help you realign your mindset for thriving in any career. Having the right attitude is everything. Here at Future Founder, this mindset, we call it the Entrepreneurial Mindset, which is why our flagship program is called the Entrepreneurial Mindset Bootcamp. So if you're wondering what is Entrepreneurial Mindset, let me tell you a little bit about that. So Entrepreneurial Mindset makes you think of an entrepreneur and starting your own business. But what we refer to as entrepreneurial mindset is all of those soft skills or attitudes that an entrepreneur needs to launch their own venture. Things like risk-taking, like taking a chance and experimenting with new tools you may not be familiar with, using creativity and innovation, and having a growth mindset, that attitude that you can learn from your mistakes and see them as learning opportunities to pick yourself back up and pivot whenever needed. The idea for us creating a program called Entrepreneurial Mindset Bootcamp is for you to build your confidence in applying your entrepreneurial mindset within the bootcamp and then bring these tools and approaches to problem solving back to your organization to help you advance your own career and support a culture of innovation within your organization. Of course, the ideal is that then you'll take these learnings and launch your own venture. That's why we're called Future Founder. So in this bootcamp, you'll not only learn soft skills, you'll also learn to use remote-first tools. You'll practice giving and receiving feedback from with your peers until it becomes second nature, and you'll learn by doing many things, which we'll talk about later. But let me tell you a little secret. This is actually what you'd be learning if you were taking a top MBA program. You can learn anything online nowadays. It's all about your mindset and how you learn. It's not really what you learn. So let me tell you about the things that you'd be learning in this bootcamp. So we talked about how you'd not only learn soft skills, you'd learn to give feedback until it becomes second nature. You'll learn by doing how to curate your digital presence, create a digital portfolio, set goals for your professional or personal development, create a strategy around these goals, perfect your professional communication, and learn some tools for innovation in the workplace. But not only that, that is not the only benefit. You'll also get to network with other like-minded people across the world, practice your professional English, and build on your entrepreneurial mindset, which is the whole objective of the program. This will help you grow your own confidence in your own skills exponentially. And most exciting of all is that for anyone that finishes the bootcamp, we are now partnered with an organization called Innovation Assistance, and you'll be able to be listed on their Innovator portal. And you'll be able to get seen by founders and leaders of the industry. And this will be useful for you no matter if you're looking for your first remote work opportunity or if you already have experience with remote work. Now that we've talked about all the good things that the Future Founder program is and can give you, let's talk about your two options. So we have two different options to make sure that anyone, anywhere can take our courses. We have these two modalities, which we call NOVA and Supernova. So NOVA is our self-paced program, which is ideal for busy professionals that want to invest in their own careers, but they just don't have time to come in at set schedules. Everything here is completely online. You'll be able to watch course materials online and then work at your own pace to finish your deliverables or assignments. You won't have to worry about doing this alone. You can always reach out to other members of the bootcamp on Slack and get some help, or come in to see us on open office hours once a week and ask any questions directly to us. Our second program, our other modality, is what I think is the best way to foster new connections. This is called the Supernova program. In this modality, you'll get to watch video resources as well for you to come prepared into pre-scheduled live sessions twice a week. In these sessions, you'll talk with other innovators and receive live feedback to improve your deliverables and take your entrepreneurial mindset to the next level. Last question you might be having is you might be thinking, is this really a program for everyone or is it for me? And the answer is yes. This program is for anyone, anywhere, as entrepreneurial mindset can be applied in any job, college, or even your day-to-day life. This can be, we do talk specifically about remote work tools because we have a focus on the 21st century workplace, but this is applicable to anyone, anywhere. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you are ready to register right now, you can scan the QR code on the left. And if you still feel like you need a little more information, go ahead and scan the QR code on the right and follow us on Instagram, where we'll continue to post information about our programs. And that's it for me. So I'm going to turn off my camera for a second and I'll leave these QR codes for a couple of minutes for you to take your time and scan them. Okay, thank you everybody.